What is going on, guys? If you clicked on this video, I assume you either A, have a theme page, have some type of social media page in general that you're looking to grow, and maybe you've noticed a shift in the Instagram algorithm over the last few months as to where Instagram Reels just are not getting the same amount of traction as they have been before. So if this is you, I'm happy you clicked on the video, and you're going to learn exactly why this is happening and exactly where you should start focusing your efforts on moving forward to tap into the new algorithm and to really take advantage of where Instagram is heading in the future. So, the algorithm has made a bunch of different changes recently, and that's why you're seeing Reels kind of die down and why you're seeing, these different things pop up that are kind of hurting your reach. And there's a few tweaks you can make with Reels to really take them back to that level that they were at, as well as implementing other types of content in. And you'll notice later on in this video, I'll get into detail on it, but Reels are kind of on their way out, especially if you're a theme page owner. Reels are on their way out, and you're going to have to find either A, to switch up your Reels and start to put a little more time into them and make a few tweaks, or B, take Reels out of your strategy completely. And you'll see, and we'll get into that, and I'll get into more detail with that here shortly. But before any further ado, guys, this will be one of, if not the most important video you'll watch as a theme page owner, because you're going to really understand what type of content's working right now, what type of content is not working right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. This isn't going to be some type of Mr. Beast video where there's a million cuts every 2 seconds and super bright colors, things like that. I've put all the information that I know onto this board right here, and we're going to walk through it step by step. If you are unable to sit down, put your headphones on, and take notes and listen to what I'm saying and implement them into your own page, this video is not for you. If you are someone that can sit down for 10, 20, 30 minutes, however long this video ends up being, and you can sit there, take notes, and implement what I'm teaching you into your strategy, you are going to be just fine. And this video will be highly, highly influential for you. And you will be able to make a lot of progress, make more money from your theme page, get more views from your theme page, and have one of the best months you've ever had as a theme page owner. So before we get started, guys, this is what we're going to talk about today. Instagram Reels are dying. Do this instead. So Instagram Reels, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Instagram Reels are still a great way to get traffic, but I've noticed a trend over the last few months where it's slowly getting to that point where they are going to die off. And that's why I want you guys, as my subscribers, as my supporters, to get ahead of the curve. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get ahead of the curve, and that's exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video, is how to get one step ahead of everyone else. Most people wait until it's too late, wait until they start to get 0 views, wait until their account gets banned before they realize, oh, I need to make a change. That cannot be you, and it will not be you if you pay attention to this video. Instagram Reels are also not optimal for selling. So if you're trying to make money from your theme page and you only post Instagram Reels, you're going to struggle a lot at that. Yes, you can get Reels bonuses, and we'll get into that later, but even Reels bonuses are on their way out. So if you are someone that just relies on Reel views as your main source of income for your Instagram theme page, that's no longer going to be something that you can rely on. So you need to understand that you have to be landing brand deals, you have to be tapping into affiliate marketing, you have to be doing these other things that can allow money to come in through your page. And that's how you're going to really tap into this new market for theme pages. And right now, if you're just relying on Instagram Reels for theme pages, like I said, it's on its way out. So you need to adjust your strategy. Don't panic, don't freak out, don't quit your theme page, but just adjust your strategy for what is to come. Instagram theme pages simply make brand placements harder. Brands, if you get 100 million views from Instagram Reels, that's great. But how are you implementing brands into them? Are you landing any brand deals? Are brands even interested in your page? If the answer is no, well, that is a problem. And you need to figure out either A, how to implement brands into your Reels better, or B, what type of content can you create that brands will be attracted to? Because at the end of the day, if you have 1 million followers and you're making $500 a month, that's just not good enough, and you're not able to do that for full time. I run Instagram theme pages full time, and we'll get into kind of my background here in a second. But I do it because I understand how brands want, to work with me, and understand how to get them results. And it's not from just spamming a bunch of reels. Cool, yes, I can get 1 million views a day with a bunch of reels, but it's not valuable views unless I'm able to do a few certain things, and it's not valuable views to brands unless I'm able to actually convert those people into followers and convert those people into people that are viewing my other content that is valuable to brands. Original content strikes and reels are going to begin to take more time. We'll get into that. The Instagram bonus program, and then the new wave builds better IP. If you don't know what IP is, intellectual property. If you're running carousels and things of that nature, it builds a lot better intellectual property for your brand than reels. If you're just reposting other people's reels with your Instagram theme page, chances are you're not building any intellectual property. It's just other people's content. You need to be creating some type of original content. That doesn't mean put your face out there. It doesn't mean, spending an hour a day or spending an hour per post. That's not what it means. It just simply means create original content that, you put a little bit of effort into, and we'll get into that. So the first thing first is, why should you listen to me? My name is Drew. I've been running Instagram theme pages for years now. I've grown them, I've sold them, I've bought them, all of these things. And right now with one of my bigger pages, I pull 36 million views a month, and I do it full time. So this is a screenshot of the last 30 days, $1,000 here, 1,500 there. Just last month, we cleared 1,800 in 15 days through the bonus program. TikTok is even at the point where it's paying me. And I have money coming in from all different sources, and none of these are brand deals. None of these are affiliate marketing, and those are my main sources of income. So these are when it comes to views, it's the easiest thing to screenshot and put up here because it's just straight on the Instagram dashboard. But when it comes down to actually the most profitable money I make is from brand deals, and I can't really screenshot that and put it on here, but that is where the most of my money comes from. So like I said, I do Instagram theme pages full time. And I've also helped a bunch of students grow their theme pages. A lot of theme page owners get stuck, whether it's 10,000 followers, 50,000 followers, wherever. They hit a plateau. They don't know how to get out of it. I help them with that. A lot of theme page owners have 100,000 followers, 10,000 followers, whatever it is, and they're not making any money from their page. I help them with that. And then a lot of people come to me and they're just interested in starting a theme page in general, and I help them with that. So I've helped a bunch of people start, grow, monetize their theme pages. I made my first $10,000 online while still in college with theme pages, while having 2 internships and, obviously full coursework, and still having a life, because Instagram theme pages don't have to take your whole entire day, but you can still make really, really good money with them. And I've helped scale multiple theme pages to over 100,000 plus followers with my different methods that I use. So this is why you should listen to me. You can check out one of my bigger pages, Daily Athlete. I have a large, a bunch of different pages that I run, but I'm very interested in sports, so this is one of my bigger ones. So we'll get straight into this. So Instagram Reels, they still get traffic. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, don't ever post Reels again. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to kind of get your head into where the game is going and allow you to get ahead of the curve. So Instagram Reels obviously still get traffic. They're still really good for certain things. If you need reach, if you need to reach an audience, they're still really great for that. You can still have a reel, blow up, get 5 million views. But you need to understand how to convert them into followers. If you're just posting reels, getting 5, 10 million views here, and you're getting 100 followers from them, it's it is what it is. But you're not taking full advantage of this free traffic that you're getting. And reels cannot be your only strategy anymore. You need to have other strategies. You need to have other types of posts you're putting up. You need to start actually building a brand. And it may not be the traffic you're searching for. When you get 5 million views with a reel, it may not really be the traffic that you're searching for or the traffic that brands are searching for. And with that being said, it hurts your monetization and it doesn't allow you to actually become profitable from your page. So to get into that, and the next point is kind of running off of this, but it's not optimal for selling. So you get a ton of soft traffic, like I said. It's very hard to convert directly from a reel with an Instagram theme page. So when I post a carousel ad, it's very, very easy for them to A, convert from it, and B, to, draw people in and then blast them with a brand. When it comes to reels, number one, most people come from the reel scroll feed, which they are, number one, Instagram auto scrolls for you at times. So Instagram will sometimes auto scroll people away from your page. So yeah, that view just immediately becomes wasted. When it's from a carousel or from a text post, whatever it is, it's a lot more, directed. So they clicked on your post because of the headline or whatever. It didn't just pop up for them. They clicked on it, and then they actually, have the chance to go to your page. It doesn't just disappear after 2 seconds. Things like that. So, reels are great, but you got to understand a lot of those views are just wasted views because it's people auto scrolling, people getting on the video for 1 second, whatever, scrolling by. Obviously, if a reel does really good, it's because a lot of people stayed and watched. But brands are not as impressed with, if you're getting 30 million views a month and it's all from reels, brands are not going to be as impressed as if you're getting 30 million views a month and it's from directed carousels and it's from, things that they can actually tap into and actually, use to their advantage when working with you as a brand. So carousels convert 100 times better than reels. Obviously, there's a time and a place. You see those accounts all the time where, there's one guy that posts a lot of clothing ads where, the first 5-10 seconds, excuse me, is him drawing you in with like a viral video, and then it switches over to him actually showing off his clothing and things like that. So that is one way where reels can work very well. I don't know exactly what his conversions are off of that, but when it comes to a theme page, and most of the time the way people make money is, and we'll get into it, is just from having a gambling company or whatever, their logo slapped onto the reel, and they're getting paid from views. And it's like most of these companies are overseas and they don't pay well. So you should be landing $1,000 if you have over 100,000 followers. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be landing $1,000 monthly retainers with certain brands, and you need to do that. Not It's never going to come through reels. It's going to come through carousels. It's going to come through actually storytelling. It's going to come through actually getting their target audience in. And yes, you may land a $1,000 brand deal, and they're like, oh, let's get 10 reels up because that's your main thing you do. They're not going to continue working with you because people just do not convert off reels the way that you think that they will. So this kind of goes off the last point, but it makes brand placements a lot harder. Brand deals are very hard to integrate into reels. Like I said with the clothing company, I mean, that's a really unique situation. When it comes to theme pages, it's going to be really hard to, put brand deals within reels. Obviously, if you do face first content, if you put your face out there, it's a lot easier to then, integrate brands into it. But most of you guys are just taking other people's content and reposting it. You have very little room to work and very little room to implement brands into that. So I'm not saying get rid of reels, but I'm just saying have it be a piece of the pie, because it's not going to be how you're making your most money. The one way you can make a lot of money from reels is through music promotions. I do tons and tons of music promotions on my pages. This is where you should be tapping in and doing music promotions with these. But other than that, it's very hard to actually implement brands. And when it comes to music promotions, it's hit or miss, because if it's, a small artist, chances are they are not going to continue to work with you, because the sound usually needs to be trending for it to perform well. And, people also don't like to pay the amount that they should be paying when it comes to music promos. So logo placements are also your best bet when it comes to, you see so many people on Instagram, Twitter, etc., just slapping some type of like rain bet or whatever onto the screen, and they're getting paid for views. But this is very unreliable. Like I said, to take an Instagram theme page full time, you need to have monthly retainers. You need to have guaranteed income coming in, because you never these are things that you can control. You can understand. Okay, if I'm getting $3,000 next month, then I need to make this much from this. If it's like, oh, I made $5,000 last month just from views, well, you have no idea how many views you're going to get the next month. Yes, you can kind of eyeball it and understand that you're going to get around it, but you need to have specific monthly income coming in with any business, or you're never going to be able to take it full time. You're never going to be able to hire people out, because you don't know where you want to stay profitable. So it's a lot harder as well to capture viewers and convert to an ad. When it comes to my carousels, I tell a story and then it converts to an ad. It does extremely well, still hits the explore page, and it gets thousands and thousands of views, and then it converts people. That's why brands continue to work with me and my pages, and that's just how we do it. So now to get into kind of where the algorithm's going and why I think that people are going to have to move away from reels. So I'm sure you guys have heard about original content strikes, but we'll get into it. We can kind of show you what Instagram's talking about here in a second. This is a screenshot from Instagram's website, but pretty soon, if you just repost other people's videos, you're going to get your page banned. The days of just literally saving someone's video, downloading it, and then posting it on your own page and getting a million views are on their way out. And if you're still doing this and you're getting good views, congratulations. But most pages now are getting content strikes. If you're not materially editing, and we'll get into that, but you're just not going to get any views anymore. And eventually your page is just going to get deleted or shadow banned. So get ahead of the curve instead of waiting for the curve to hit you. I'm warning you right now, if you're watching this video, that this is on its way. We don't know when exactly. I mean, I've already seen content strikes on some of my pages, but we don't know when they're going to go, fully enforce it. But get ahead of the curve. Fix your strategy now. You have to fix your strategy now. Soon Reels are going to take more time. What I mean by that is you're going to have to start materially editing your videos. And what that means is you got to actually put effort into it. So types of content. So there's original content, there's materially edited content, and then there's unoriginal content. So I have taken this from the Instagram website, terms of service website, and I'll show you guys what they kind of mean. So examples of unoriginal content include a content that did not film or produce with content that the account did not film or produce with minor but not material edits. So if you are adding a voiceover, commentary, graphics, creative editing, additional nor new information that add value or make the content more entertaining. So if you are, whatever content you're posting, you need to start adding a voiceover. You need to start adding your own commentary, whether it's AI, whatever, some type of graphics. If that's your thing, you need to edit the video up creatively in some way, shape, or form, or you need to add new information or add some type of value to the content. So if you're not doing these things, if you're just taking someone else's video and posting it, it's not going to be considered original content, or this would be considered materially edited content, and it's going to get original content strikes. So accounts, so an example would be adding logos, adding visible watermarks, adding background music, changing video speed, adding subtitle transcripts in the same language as the audio language. So so these are all things that are not changing the video. So accounts that compile and post videos from multiple accounts, profiles, or third-party content creators. So example, compiling videos together without materially editing them. Content that already exists on Instagram and the account had no role in creating it. Screen recording someone else's video and sharing that recording on Instagram. So basically you guys need to just be adding some type of your own, whatever to it, your own touch to it, whether it's commentary, whether it's voiceover, whatever it is. So these are the things that you need to be doing. And it's going to take more time. That's what it comes down to. It's going to take more time. You're going to have to make a lot of changes to the video, or it's going to come across as original content or unoriginal content, and your account is going to get flagged for that. So keep that in mind. That's on the way. No one knows, when it's going to hit fully. It has already hit though. I've gotten some of these on some of my pages. Some of my pages I've completely switched from even posting Reels at all unless I'm getting paid for it. So keep that in mind. And if you have questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram in the description below. I respond to every single DM. Just shoot me a question about it, and I'll tell you if I think it's original content or not. Bonus program. Depending on your account, you may have carousel only bonuses. On all my pages, I have carousel only bonuses. There used to be Reels bonuses, but it depends on your page. A lot of the time now with, you need to be posting original content or they're not going to give you the Reels bonus. So understand that. And if you only post Reels, or Reels are your main source of views, you're missing out on free money if you get invited to the carousel bonus program. So you need to be ready to switch between Reels bonus and carousel bonus and put fuel on the fire to whatever's working. So if you're really good at carousels and Reels and your bonus program switches over and that's one of your main sources of income, you're going to be just fine. Whereas if you only do one or the other, you're going to struggle. So keep that in mind. And if you have used Instagram Reels to grow your page from like 0 to 50,000 followers and then now you're plateauing, it's because of the algorithm change. And guys, you have a super good base built up. You have solid followers. Those followers are so real, and you can really take advantage of this. Don't give up just because the Reels are going away, but adapt and switch your strategy. That's where the winners come in. You can either just quit and say, I don't know how to make carousels well, I don't understand this or that. You can give up, or you can, tap into what is new and what is coming. So the last thing that I have to say, guys, is that carousels build IP. Carousels are original content. They tell a story. They're very professional. They attract more brands and higher paying brands, no more, overseas companies. It's really easy to create a content series. You can have a content series on your story, have a content series that you do like once a week. Builds a community, and the creativity is endless, guys. So I'll go ahead and show you, kind of my pages and what we do. Let me pull it up here real quick. But I mean, you can see like it's very professional. It looks like a very professional page, and this is how it should look, guys. I mean, it's Instagram's into the new into a new zone, into a new era. Pages, the more professional your page looks, the better. And the more that you can kind of create content, because I can do whatever I want with these carousels, right? So understand that the times are changing, and understand that you need to you need to change things up, and you need to switch things up. So that's really everything I have to say. You need to just tap into this before it taps into you. Get ahead of the curve, and you're going to be just fine. But at the end of the day, guys, if you can't figure it out, if you have questions, reach out to me on Instagram at Winning Corner. Shoot me a DM. I respond to all DMs. And if you want to apply to work one-on-one with me, like I said, I have helped hundreds of people get to the next level with their Instagram theme page. There's a link in the description down below. Tap that link. Apply to work one-on-one with me. I will review your application. I don't work with everyone. I only work with people that I can guarantee results for. So if you come to me and I don't think that we can work, I don't think we can take your page to the next level for whatever reason, niche, whatever, just apply, and you'll get a notification saying we're unable to help you out. But if we are able to help you out, hop on a call with you, and we'll check out your page and kind of see what goals you have. But the links for both of those, Instagram and to work with me, are in the description below. Go ahead and click them. First link in the description is to apply to work one-on-one with me. I would love to help you guys out, take you to the next level. Like I said, guys, I've been doing this for a very long time, and I have a bunch of different Instagram theme pages that all run on the same system, and I would love to give you the exact system that I use. Check out the other videos on my page. They're all about Instagram theme pages, growing Instagram theme pages. Subscribe if you want to, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.